Good morning, students. Once again, I am here to discuss the topic in grammar sentence. Today, I am here to discuss only two topics: components of sentence and types of sentence. In earlier video, you have learned what is sentence, what are the different parts of sentence, that is subject and predicate, and different parts of a predicate, that is verb and complements. Now let us see what are the components of a sentence. Components of a sentence. It may also be said constituents of a sentence. Structurally, a sentence has the following kinds of components, means constituents. Number 1, words. Number 2, phrases. Number 3, clauses. Number 4, punctuation marks. Take an example. I was invited to join the meeting. I was invited to join the meeting. I was, count on finger, I was invited to join the meeting. 7 words are used in this sentence. 7 words are used in this sentence. That's why first constituents is words. First constituents is words. Next, among these seven words, there may be a set of phrase, there may be a set of clause, and at the last it must be a punctuation mark. In this sentence, it is full stop. So, is it clear? What were the components of a sentence? It is words, phrase, clause, and punctuation marks. Now let us see the first one, words. First one, words. What are words? What is a word? A word is a preset or a specifically arranged group of letters that has an independent meaning. Okay, like BOY. It is arranged specifically. BOY. Letter BOY. Boy. And its a specific meaning, its independent meaning, you know very well, boy. So it is one of the basic components of a sentence. Words are the basic components of a sentence. And what are sentence? Means a specific, in short, very short, a specifically arranged group of letters which has an independent meaning is called a word. Now, points to remember the different categories into which words are divided on the basis of their use or function in a sentence are called part of a speech. All of you heard about parts of a speech, no doubt. Before this class, all of you surely heard this parts of a speech. What is parts of a speech? Just I had given you example right now. I was invited to join the meeting. There are 7 words in this sentence. All these 7 words are categorized. into various types of parts of a speech on the basis of their function, on the basis of their usage. Okay, so next points to remember. Are you next points to remember is there are 8 parts of a speech. There are 8 parts of a speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Interjection. Okay. Next, phrase. Next is phrase. Listen carefully. A group, set, combination of words. A group, set, or combination of words which is a part of a sentence. Which is a part of a sentence and conveys partial meaning or makes incomplete sense is called phrase. Phrase. It is set of. It is a group of words, combination of words which gives us a partial meaning, not a complete sense. Okay, we can't guess from that part of that group of words the meaning. So that type of group of words or combination of words is called phrase. Let us see example. The dog sat by the door wagging its tail. The dog, over here subject, sat verb, wagging its tail object, by the door. By the door is over here a phrase. By the door. It is a group of 3 words. By the door. Okay. And it doesn't give a specific meaning. Okay. If we separate only these 3 words, by the door, does it give any meaning? Does it give any sense? No, that's why it's a phrase. Next, we should not look down upon poor people. We should not look down upon poor people. Suppose we separate these 3 words from the sentence, look down upon. Is it giving any sense? Is it giving any meaning? No, that's why look down upon is a phrase. I was invited to join the meeting. I was invited to join the meeting. Here the phrase is to join. Okay. Next, come to the Klaus. It is also group or combination of words like praise, but. Okay. It is a part of sentence. It is a part of sentence. Okay. And it also contains a subject and finite verb of its own. Okay, just like a sentence what I have told you earlier, the basic necessity to be a sentence is one is subject and one is verb. One subject and one verb is needed to be a complete sentence. Okay, similarly here in phrase also it must be a subject and one finite verb of its own. Okay, this type of group of words is called clause. You will be clear with the example because there is a similarity, not can't say perfectly similarity, but there is a similarity in structure between phrase and clause, but both are different. See the example. My mother believes that I will fulfill her dreams. Here clause is I will fulfill her dreams. Okay, and you will find here that I is subject. Okay, and will fulfill is a finite verb. Okay, that's why it gives a meaning, it gives a sense. So I fulfill her dreams will be Klaus. Next, Sanskriti was sad. Sanskriti was sad because her doll had been damaged. Her doll had been damaged. Here, her doll had been damaged is a clause. And if we separate these words, her doll had been damaged. It gives a sense. It gives a meaning. That's why it's a clause. Next, points to remember regarding phrase and clause. Listen. First one. A sentence can have more than one clause in it. A sentence can have more than one clause in it. Okay. It is not necessary that only one clause will be there in a sentence. No. It may be more than one clauses in a sentence. Next. A clause can be principal, subordinate, means dependent, or coordinate of equal status. Okay, take an example. My mother believes that I will fulfill her dreams. Here two group of sentence connected with that. Here there are two groups of two sentences are there. One is my mother believes and other is I will fulfill her dreams, connected with that. Okay, so my mother believes, it also be a clause. It also be a clause. I will fulfill her dreams, it also be a clause. But we have to categorized into main coordinate or subordinate coordinate. Clause or subordinate clause. Main clause or subordinate. Main means the part of sentence which is important, more important than the other part of the sentence, that will be the main clause, and the rest next will be the subordinate clause. And sometimes coordinate clause means having equal status. Both part of the sentences are equally important, so those types of clauses will be called coordinate clause. Okay, and one basic thing we have to know, what is the basic difference between a phrase and a clause. What is the basic difference between a phrase and a clause? A phrase doesn't have a subject. A phrase doesn't have a subject or a finite verb, whereas a clause have. This is the only basic difference. Why clause have a subject and a finite verb? Because it gives a sense, it gives a meaning. That's why clause has a subject and finite verb, whereas phrase doesn't give any sense, doesn't give any meaning. That's why it doesn't need of subject and finite verb. Okay, the last constituents of a sentence is punctuation marks. Punctuation marks. In the previous video, I told you a sentence starts with capital letter. I told you that a sentence starts with capital letter but ends on a punctuation mark. Ends on a punctuation mark. Okay. Since your childhood, teacher has been saying to you, write first letter of a sentence is in capital letters and give necessarily full stop or any type of punctuation marks as per requirement, as per type of sentence in at the end, at the last of the sentence. So you also have been coming to use like full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark, etc. These are the punctuation mark. These are the punctuation mark. Okay, the symbol or marks used in a written language to denote the natural or regular pauses occurring in a speech are called punctuation mark. There are various punctuation marks. One is comma. Usually use this punctuation mark comma. It indicates shortest pause. It comma sign indicates shortest pause, whereas semicolon, it is longer than comma. It is longer than comma. Okay, same way colon sign, which indicates longer than that of semicolon, and the full stop is the longest pause of written or speech. Okay, same way question mark for interrogation or question type of sentence, marks of exclamation. Okay, these marks not only mark the end of respective sentences but also reveals the kind mood of the sentences. After seeing the punctuation mark at the end of a sentence, we can guess the kind of sentence, we can gauge the mood of sentence. Okay, now next we have to clear in this video. The topic is kinds of sentences. Kinds of sentences. A sentence is the complete functional unit of language. Complete functional unit of language. Okay, it also indicates the mood of the speaker. Okay, it also indicates the mood of the speaker. Means, suppose I'm telling one example. If I say loudly, go there, it means I'm commanding anyone to go there. I'm ordering anyone to go there. But same way, if I say, please go there, please go there, it means I'm requesting. It means I'm requesting. Okay. In this way, the type of sentence also determines the mood of the speaker. Mood of the speaker. Suppose, listen to me. I am telling anyone, you are going to market. You are going to market. You are going to market. I am just only informing him or her, you are going to market. And if I say, are you going to market? Are you going to market? What does it mean? I am interrogating. I am interrogating that he or she is going to market or not. Hence, kinds of sentences indicates or determines the mood of a speaker also. There are four kinds of sentences. Assertive, sometimes it also called declarative, informative. Next one, number 2, interrogative sentences, a question type of sentences. Number 3, imperative sentences. Number 4, exclamatory sentences. So come to the first one, assertive, declarative or informative sentences. It expresses assertion, agreement, declarations, information, etc. Okay, means assertive type of sentence is basically a statement type of sentence. Okay, informative type of sentence. Sentence of this kind can be either positive or negative. Sentence of this kind, assertive type of sentence, can be either positive or negative. See an example. The mouse ran over the sleeping line. The mouse ran over the sleeping line. It's a statement. Okay. Take another example. I don't have money to squander. I don't have money. Don't have. Not is in this sentence. That's why it's a negative type of sentence. Okay. Means those type of sentence which includes not. It is a negative type of sentence. Okay. So pattern. The pattern of affirmative assertive type of sentence is subject plus verb plus complement. Subject plus verb plus complement. Verb plus complement equal to predicate. Means subject plus predicate equal to a sentence. Is it clear? Subject plus predicate equal to a sentence. Verb plus complement equal to a predicate. That's why subject plus verb plus complement. Okay. And sometimes subject auxiliary verb plus complement. This is the structure, this is the pattern of assertive sentence. Like one example, Mohan is going to market. Mohan is going to market. What is the pattern? Subject plus helping verb plus verb plus complement. Okay. Mohan subject is auxiliary verb. Okay. And verb going to market complement. Similarly, in negative type of sentences, we add not with auxiliary verb. Not with auxiliary verb. Suppose a sentence doesn't have any auxiliary verb. In that case, we have to add auxiliary verb in respect to the subject, like one example, I go to school. I go to school. I subject, go verb, to school complement. There is no helping verb is in this sentence, so we have to add do auxiliary verb with I. So I add do auxiliary verb with the subject I. What I say? The negative of I go to my school. I do not go to school. I do not go to school. Okay. Keep in mind, which is very, very important. For making a negative sentence, we have to add not with auxiliary verb, or sometimes if there is a modal, we add not with modal. Okay. And sometimes there is no any helping verb in a sentence. In that case, we have to add a helping verb according to the subject. Is it clear? Now next type of sentence is interrogative sentences. Or we can say that questions. This type of sentence is used to ask question or queries. This type of sentence, interrogative or question type of sentence, okay, we use to ask questions or queries. Interrogative and question type of sentence always ends with a mark of interrogation, question mark. Okay. Interrogative or question type of sentence always ends with question mark of interrogation. Some questions starts with auxiliary while others with WH words. Now listen, I am telling again and again, interrogative and question type of sentence. In this category, there are two type of sentences. Sentences. Interrogative and other is question. Interrogative type of sentence, the structure of interrogative type of sentence is helping verb plus subject plus verb plus complement, and at the end question mark. At the end question mark. Interrogative type, once again I'm repeating, interrogative type of sentence having the pattern first starts with helping verb, then followed by subject plus verb plus complements, and at the end question mark. Through this type of sentence we inquire anyone, yeah, anything only. The reply of this type of sentence will be either yes or no, okay. In interrogative type of sentence, like are you going to market, the reply will be yes or not. Are you coming today, what will be the reply? Yes or no, whether he is coming or not coming. He is not coming. And contrary, it question type of sentence, WH words are used in the sentence. WH words are used in the sentence. WH words means what, why, when, where, and one is exception, it starts with H, how. It also considered WH words. Okay, these words are called WH words. What, why, when, where, whose, and one word also comes in this category, that is how. Actually, in fact, it starts with H. But also we say it WH word. In question type of sentence, the reply of this type of sentence is descriptive. Like example, when anyone says, why are you coming late? Yeah, we can say that, why do you come late? This is also a question. And one question, do you come late? Do you come late is interrogative type of sentence, and why do you come late, it's a question. What is the difference? In interrogative type of sentence, the reply will be either yes or no. But anyone asks, why do you come late? In that case, reply will be descriptive. In the reply, one has to give the reason of coming late. Okay. So, this is the question type of interrogative questions and question type of sentences. Okay. Next we come to the imperative sentences. This type of sentence is used for commands, orders, suggestions, advice, requests, etc. In using imperative sentences, we can give order, we can give suggestion, we can give advice, we can also request anyone. It ends with a full stop. Imperative type of sentence ends with a full stop. Okay. One special thing is with imperative type of sentence is that in this type of sentence, the subject you is not expressed. It is you is understood. Like someone is standing in front of you and you say, go there. It means you are saying you go there. Okay, but what you usually say, go there, it means here you is not expressed, you is understood. And there are some models: should, must, need. Should is used to express advice. For giving anyone advice, we use should. Like, you should wake up early in the morning. For advising anyone, you may say you should wake up early in the morning and do some exercise. But in the case of command, like a father gives command to his son, you must wake up early in the morning. You must wake up early in the morning. Means in this case, father is giving command to his son or daughter, you must. And if you want to give suggestion, in that case I use you need to wake up. You need to wake up early in the morning. For suggestion we use need. Now next type of sentence is exclamatory sentences. Next type of sentence is exclamatory sentences. This type of sentence is used to express exclamation, surprise, astonishment, wishes, desire. Okay. Means something exception, something more emphatic type of statement. We used this type of sentence. Suppose we are looking a garden. We are looking a garden. Usually in normal we can say that this garden looks very nice. This garden looking very nice. But for astonishment, wow, what a nice, what a beautiful garden it is. To express this type of emotions, this type of feelings, this type of desire, this type of wishes, we use exclamation type of sentence, and the sentence ends with the exclamation marks. The sentence ends with the exclamation mark. See the example. Bravo! You have secured distinction in all subjects. If someone scores distinctions in all subjects, okay, we say generally, bravo! You have secured distinctions in all subjects. Means you are expressing your feelings of happiness. You are expressing your feelings of your happiness. Bravo! Next, in short or in simply, we can say that to express or to say our strong feelings, strong desires, strong wishes, we use exclamatory sentences. Okay, one example. Oh, I have forgotten my suitcase. Here you are expressing your unhappiness, your sadness. Oh. Hence, you say, oh, I have forgotten my suitcase in the train. If we let's see another example. Let the sinner be hanged. Let the sinner be hanged. And one more thing you have to keep in mind, this type of exclamatory type of sentences end with exclamation mark. That's all for today. You will be provided activity on this two videos, part first and part second, and you have to complete it and submit the copy to the school. Thanks.